Oops, I've just pressed on it. Oh well. You time like the present. Innit?
Ow.
Yo!
Hey everyone!
Yo! We're about to put on a show.
Whoa!
Hello and welcome back. We'll do a wee cheers.
Cheers, Hen!
Cheers to life, love, and laughter.
Yes. Cheers to possibilities.
Cheers to always being close.
Cheers to looking out the window and seeing what's near. Now, you won't know what we're talking about, and that's all we'll...
One way or another, we will tell you the outcome of what we're talking about, but we don't know the outcome, so we can't tell yet.
Oh, right, you
Like,
mean...
one way or another, I'll explain what the hell we've been...
talking about...
What's been consuming us.
Yeah, it's actually only been consuming us for, like...
But it feels like years.
It feels like years.
It's been hours, but it feels like years.
Yeah, I feel like it's been, like, less than a week.
No, it has. It's been a couple of days.
But the thing is with me and Megan, when we see something and we get excited, best believe, I feel like, would you say, like, you're still a realist?
Oh yeah, I'm 100% a realist.
But you are optimistic as well.
I've gotten a little bit more optimistic over the times. However, I'm still real, but like I do believe in you've got to manifest and you've got to see yourself in something or else you ain't gonna get it. Like, you know, like picture yourself in what you want. I'm not saying you're automatically gonna get it because like I would love to be holding Jacob Elordi's hand, and as much as I can picture it, I feel like it's not gonna happen. But other things I have manifested.
Yes. I would say I manifested this house.
You definitely did. I remember it clearly.
And, you know, people thought it ain't going to happen.
Even I thought that.
You did.
I said to you one day, Nadine, I think let's just be serious for a minute. And that wasn't me putting Nadine down, but Nadine is... like super optimistic.
I've got no like I can...
And then she crashes when she gets let down because she's like, what the fuck? Like she really thought that was gonna happen. Whereas I'm like, if you just have a sort of more balanced
Callum calls it linear.
Yes. I think me and him think similar.
You do, definitely. And that's what I need. The people around me, I need to be, you know, keep me back down, bring me back down to earth.
Yeah.
But I just kept picturing myself. Do you know what I would do? Every night when I go to sleep, I would renovate the house in my head.
Well, I have been doing something similar for something similar.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a big hint, so we'll just leave it at that. Anyway, welcome back to another episode. We don't really like... So, I feel like me and you, from last night to today, we've got so much energy. And I just feel alive. I feel like we have got so much excitement. Do you know what? Let me just tell you our upcoming plans. Megan's got some different exciting things, but jointly, let's talk about them first. So tonight, shout out Zainab.
We're going to Mendy.
We're going to Mendy. So she recently told us that, well, actually, picture this, right? We've got Zainab's Mendy, and it's basically a celebration before the wedding.
For all the girls.
For all the girls, all the
girls.
Women. And there's lots of dancing, there's food, and Zainab wanted us to wear their traditional outfits for the Mendy and the wedding. So anyway, I think we told you this before, we went shopping, we got our outfits.
Ah, sorry.
It's okay.
Shooting pain in my back.
Oh no. And then... So we're so excited for that.
Yeah.
Erin texted us 2 nights ago. Oh my God, we haven't made up a dance. And I was like, wait, what? And then...
See, I didn't know about this dance. Zainab did tell us, like, way back at the beginning when we were in Rocco's.
I thought it was kind of like... I thought it was a joke.
No.
I didn't know it was
super
like
serious.
a sort of perform. I thought she was just like, yeah, and you guys can do a dance. I didn't know it was like, no, you guys will do a dance.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was like freaking out, and I was like, because I'm just not a dancer, guys. I'm not, I don't really have rhythm, and to say the least, honestly. But anyway, I'm voice noting Zainab, and I'm like, help, like, I don't know what to do. And she's like, I'm not going to make you perform,
yeah.
but
I think it's a sort of optional performance.
It's optional, but also like,
I want to make the effort.
I know, I want to do that for her, but I just, you know, it's really daunting.
But we're just going to improv We found the sort of style of dance that we want to do.
Well, there's this dance that went viral on TikTok, and when it became viral ages ago, I was like, that is
It's mesmerising.
I was like, wow, these dancers are fantastic. Like it's amazing.
It is.
And then Megan was like, why don't we learn this? And I was like, are you actually fucking serious? Like,
So,
what? But
we're not going to learn it. Like, we're not going to all do the
but
same
once we did
steps.
it- once we
but
did
if we
it-
just all do like a bit of
it's
the...
kind of like a boom,
It's a lot of like popping.
I think I can
bopping.
pop. I just can't like wriggle.
And that's fine, because for this style of dance, you don't need to be able to do
Yeah.
it. It's a lot of like hand movements.
Hand
and
movements.
It looks very fun. I can't wait to wear my outfit. I
Oh
love
my god,
it.
are you going to do quite glam
I'm going to
makeup?
do like quite
Oh my
heavy.
god, I'm so excited.
We're going to look like different people. La 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 la. To the men do we go.
It's super exciting. Obviously, we're celebrating our friend. And
We have that actual wedding like next
yeah.
weekend.
Well, so that's tonight. Then on Saturday, we are going to Subby Rooftop. We have been wanting to go to Subby Rooftop all summer.
For a hot minute.
We have just been so busy, haven't we?
Yeah,
We
just
haven't
not had
been
the
able
time.
to go. But we have locked in a date. We're going this Saturday. I think we're just gonna go out after and we're just gonna let loose.
Yes.
That's our plan.
Yep.
So next week we have Zainab's wedding.
Yes.
Yes, so that is going to be really, really fun. I'm excited to eat lots of amazing food and dance.
I think it's going to be such a nice experience for us, because I personally have never been to a wedding and not... Is that something I've vintage? A Depop?
It's from Depop. Unboxing!
Oh.
What?
Okay.
I just thought I actually want to open it myself.
Right, okay.
So I bought this for my sister's birthday. And that's all I'll say in case she's listening, because it's a surprise. Remember I showed you this?
Yes, I remember well.
Now,
Ooh, that's cute. Oh, I didn't realise it had little beads on it.
me neither.
That's cute.
So it's a little cardigan.
Crochet sort of number.
Crochet
I love that.
cardigan. I did make a promise to myself that I was only going to be buying staple clothes for the foreseeable, but
I think we could wear this multiple times.
Yeah.
Do you know who else could wear it? Me.
yes, you could. Me and Megan, our like styles have really aligned.
Yeah, they have.
So, you know, more
cute.
clothes to share.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to wear this with, I think, like a midi skirt.
Nice. I like.
Yeah. Anyway,
Cool, man.
sorry. Yeah, Zainab's wedding, you were saying we've not
Oh yeah, we've
drank at a
never
wedding.
been to a wedding where you don't get drunk. Like, this is going to be one, obviously it's totally different culture, whole new experience. We don't even really know what the ceremony entails.
Yeah.
Obviously we're going to be wearing our traditional outfits, which I am obsessed with. I'm gutted that I won't have another occasion to wear these two. They are beautiful works of art, and the food is going to be to die for.
I know, and I'm just so...
She told us to go hungry tonight. So
yeah, she said
we're gonna
go
do
hungry. I'm just so excited. I think it's a really special memory.
It is.
For-
and Zainab's going to look
She showed me her wedding shoes.
I'm actually like scared to see,
Oh my god.
because it's just going to be
By the
breathtaking.
way, I think we're getting henna tonight.
Well, I was hoping we were.
So will that stay on for the wedding?
Well, I was thinking by then it might be a bit faded. But I'm sure Zainab will be able to answer questions.
Wait,
But I would really like henna.
but I've just thought of something about to put on tan.
You need to ask.
Anyway, yeah, so we've got that next week, and then, actually, next week as well, me and Megan are going to see Lord.
Yes.
Because for our birthdays, we always get each other concert tickets, because we really want to experience things together. And
And I feel like Lord is major, like, girlhood friendship vibes.
Shit.
So, yeah, we've got that.
And then we've got ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
So that was
boots and
Megan's
busy.
present from me. It's funny because our birthdays were both ages ago, but we're like...
They're both coming at the same time.
At the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like lots on the cards.
Yeah. Excuse me.
It's okay. Wonder if I'll yawn now. I'm not.
Oh. Right, should we go in with pits and peaks? Okay, pit of the week.
Oh, maybe your pit could be that, like, you're in limbo with things.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, it's exciting.
Yeah.
But anxiety is to come.
Yes, I'm actually in limbo with quite a few different things.
Oh.
The letter.
Yes.
And then some other things.
And...
So, yeah, I would say some of these things are very exciting, but it's also quite anxiety-inducing. So, yeah. Yeah, that's probably my pet of the week. Yours?
I've actually had a really amazing week.
Oh, love to hear that. It's great to spread positivity.
Yes. I would say the only thing... I'm actually not even going to go into detail, but all I can say was something reminded me...
Yeah.
Something... I was reminded of something and it lit back up a fire inside me.
Yes.
And even though it didn't make me sad and it didn't ruin my mood, it made me feel angry.
It riled you up.
It riled me up.
It riled me up too.
It did. And that's all I have to say on the matter.
Peak of the week.
I would say last weekend was my peak because I just had a really nice, wholesome weekend. I feel like that is actually the first weekend I've not drank in a really long time. And I feel good for it. But unfortunately that was the one weekend sort of thing because I'm booked and busy for the forthcoming weeks and months. But yeah, I had a really nice week. I spent time with friends. I spent time with Callum. And I had the best time. Sunday night was wholesome.
I was going to say my peak would probably just be Sunday in general. So I came and got the kiddos. I'd actually been on a date the night before. Ooh. So it was nice to come and see the kiddos and be have a full debrief. And it was just a pure girly, what you imagine when you're younger, how you imagine your 20s to feel like when you're meeting up with the kiddos after a date and debriefing and just hanging out all day. That's what it was. And I just thought, this is ghettohood.
Yeah.
These girls are my soul sisters.
Soul sisters, hey soul sisters.
I don't wanna miss a single thing you do tonight. Right. Right.
Guys, no, actually, something that's even worse is my ulcer.
Oh, no, I know it was coming.
When I was chewing, I bit my gum.
You
know those little sticky out bits in your gums? Mm-hmm. What are they? Do you know what I mean? The little bit extra skin.
Well, I really have problems with my...
No, that thing.
I'm not sure what that is.
Have you not got two extra bits of skin at either side of your
I do, yeah.
Well, I bit that. So that's
See the feeling of when you do it, you're like, ah!
And it's so sore.
It is horrible, I feel for you.
Also, last week, guys, obviously there was a wasp in here. I saw another one today. I'm like, do I have a wasp infestation?
No, it's because I told you the wasps are dying. They're coming to the end of season, so
but why are they in my room?
But they're going to be everywhere.
But why are they in my room?
Because they're looking for places to go. You've had 2, not 2,000. Right. This week it is...
1 second, sorry. I just need to check my work.
Okay, this week it is... Dilemmas!
It's such a dilemma. What should I do?
I love the little jingle. It's like, oh, what should I do?
Dilemma.
What should I do?
Oh, what should I do?
Well, we're going to tell you what you should do. But just take our advice with a pinch of salt. Because we're not professionals.
No, we're not. We're just here to give you some entertainment. Yeah. But we also love to help you.
Yeah!
God, what in the beans have we got today?
Right.
Also, guys, when this is coming out, Patreon is coming out on Friday this week.
We beg. Do you want me to get down on my hands and knees?
Really big.
I'm willing to beg. This is important to us.
No, we recorded our first episode last night.
Yeah.
It really felt different, didn't
It did feel different.
It's called Us Two and You, and it felt intimate, it felt cutesy. I will say, we actually ended up, see my pit of the week?
Yeah, we sort of divulged
We
that a bit more.
actually went into a wee bit more detail with
Perhaps too far.
Do tell.
But I think it's like fine because it's like not going to be online.
Okay.
No, I think it's like we didn't give away too much. We spoke. It was about my friend again.
Yeah,
from before.
that friend. You know the one.
Yeah. Anyway, right. So let's get down. I don't know why I
Cool.
keep looking over here. Like there's something over there I need to grab. It's right here.
It's right here.
Right
Here. Right now. Tomorrow can wait for some other day to be.
Why have I just typed on next? Like,
That's cute though, that blue dress.
yeah.
Oh.
It's giving butterfly.
Oh, I love that. I might get that for Ibiza.
Well, there you go. Well, you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I've been with my boyfriend for nearly 3 years. He's my best friend, is the most kindest, loving person I've ever met. However, recently, I felt the need to check his phone, which made me feel stupid at the time, but my gut was telling me something wasn't right.
Wow.
To my surprise, I found text messages with multiple girls on his phone. He denied it initially, but has now taken full responsibility. He's always treated me with respect and never gave me any reasons to doubt him until now. He can't stop apologising and said he'll do whatever it takes to get me back. Can I trust him again?
I want to know, so if he's never treated you like this before, but the only reason that you found this out was because you checked his phone.
Yeah.
So how do you know this hasn't happened
Yeah,
before?
has he maybe just been really good at hiding it? Have you just not
And why
doubted him before?
And why did you have that gut feeling?
Yeah. Sometimes you can't explain the gut feeling, you just have it.
That's
like
what I
it's
mean.
intuition, but sorry, I was just watching my microphone there. I obviously come at it from a point of like, for me now, it's like one strike and you're out. But I have previously forgiven someone for similar things. And let me just say, it didn't end well. So I would say no, personally. But I have heard through the grapevine of people who have been in similar situations and they have overcome it. At the end of the day, I do find that it's a hard one because people make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. I've made mistakes. I'm not perfect. I'm never going to pretend I am. But
You've not made like infidelity.
it
mistakes,
depends
so-
how big these mistakes are
Yeah.
and what was the root of them, what was the reason. Trust is something that has to be earned. It's not a choice. I don't think trust is me deciding, okay, today
No.
I've decided I'm going to trust you.
It's not. It's a feeling.
Have to show me and prove to my nervous system why I trust you.
Yeah, 100%. That's a great way to explain it.
Yeah.
I think definitely. Why did he do it? Multiple girls?
Yeah, it's not giving a mistake. It's giving
What was he saying to
habits.
them? What was his intentions? Why was he doing it? I think it's all completely relevant to the situation and the person.
100%.
And also, I guess it comes down to you have to ask yourself, can you trust him again?
Yeah, that's ultimately what it comes down to.
Because I do think if you as a couple decide to move on from something like that and you say, okay, I'm going to forgive you, I'm going to let you build my trust up again, you have to keep your word on that.
Yeah.
I do believe that. Like,
Same.
if you decide you're going to move forward, you can't be like, obviously straight away, like you're not going to be like, okay, everything's fine, but when you do work through it, you have to be in it, and that's a hard thing to do, but you have to work through it and be like, okay, I'm not going to bring this up
You
all the
can't
time.
keep reverting back to it.
Otherwise, it's never going to work. So you have to be then in it together to both work together.
Yeah,
but
which is hard.
But that's not something that I think I could do. Like, I've been cheated on and I didn't want to go back and do that.
But I have heard from some other people, and they've then said to me, like, I'm so glad I gave them a second chance.
Exactly.
Like, they have, like, pulled the socks up, and, like,
Yeah.
our relationship's better than ever. And I'm like, well, it's obviously nice to hear success stories. And as I said,
Yeah.
I don't, like, shun people off, because we all make mistakes.
Yeah.
But it just ultimately it comes down to, can you trust him again? And it might be something you have to trial out. Maybe give it, like, set yourself in your head, I'm going to give it 3 months, I'm going to give it 6 months. And if I'm still doubting him, then you've tried and it's done.
Definitely.
But it might also work. So
Yeah.
best of luck, whatever you choose to do. And there's no right or wrong answer.
Definitely.
Dilemma!
My best friend, ride or die, has been with her boyfriend for 5 years. Over the past 2 years, give or take, she's been messaging other boys online, flirting, giving me updates and showing me the messages, etc. She insists it is one-sided and they keep contacting her, but I feel like the conversations continue for so much longer than necessary if you're a loyal girlfriend. Usually, this would be none of my business, but my boyfriend and her boyfriend are best friends. And we go out together as couples very often and go to each other's houses for dinner, etc. I would class her boyfriend as one of my good friends, but obviously nowhere near the level of friendship I have with her. What she is doing doesn't sit right with me. It's not physically cheating, but maybe more emotionally cheating. Last year, he found out about one of the chats and their relationship was on the rocks. And he told her she was basically cheating. I feel very guilty as I know there is way more to this than he knows. I have discouraged her, gave her my stance on it and told her to stop. However, it continues and each time it gets more intense. Pictures being sent to her by the boys.
Oh, some willies.
Yeah.
Some dick pics.
I hate the word willy. A lot. I know.
Willy.
I now feel so awkward around her boyfriend and know that what she done isn't right.
Yeah.
But again, she's my best friend. What should I do?
I think if I'm hearing this, I'm hearing.
Imagine this was me and you.
Oh my god, that would be awful.
that is-
Yeah. And like, so obviously Nadine, if you aren't aware, is my best friend.
Yeah, we
Meet
know
Nadine, my best friend. But Callum is also one of my best friends. Like, we're very, very tight.
Tight.
If this was you,
Imagine I come to you and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god,
Okay.
I've been
okay, we're gonna role play.
the literal play, and I'm like, oh my god, these boys keep messaging me, like I have been messaging them back, but it's quite one-sided. But I show you the text and it's like I'm pure flirting back.
I'm gonna say, Nadine, love you. We listen and we don't judge, but you are flirting back, and why are you even responding anyway? And again, don't judge. This is where I think if you're replying to all these boys and you know you're keeping it going and you are flirting back, I'm gonna say I don't think you're 100% happy in your relationship.
100%.
Because if you were, you would not be feeling the need to reply. People act on these things when it comes from within. Maybe it's because they're not happy with their partner's not fulfilling their needs, or because the person has some internal shit going on.
Yes.
Like maybe they feel insecure in themselves, maybe they seek validation from strangers.
Yes.
There's a whole realm. So I would say, I think you really need to go away and have a think, because this behaviour isn't acceptable in your relationship. And if you keep it up and you either don't stop or you either don't break up with your boyfriend, I'm going to have no choice but to tell him, because I cannot sit and be a part of this and feel the guilt that I feel.
Yeah. I would actually as well say to her, maybe before you say like I'm going to tell him if you don't, I would actually say I'm going to stop hanging out as a 4.
Yes, that's
I think that's
a good
maybe
point.
better.
That's maybe a
because
good
you
point.
don't want her to feel like
That's better.
yours is still good. It's just maybe like a wee bit more like intense.
Yeah, it's quite savage, but
And you might not want to do that. So I would
Yeah.
actually just say to her, look, I don't think what you're doing is right, and you might think it's fine, but like everything Megan said there, you should say.
Yeah.
But I think you should say, look, I love you and I've got your back, but I'm going to stop hanging out as a 4 because I just can't like sit in the 4 while you. Well, I know that because it just be like, I don't want to get involved, but I don't want to be involved by like knowing and then sitting there and acting like everything's okay.
Defo.
And I really think you should go away and think about things.
That's, I think, perfect.
Yeah.
If you want to be more cutthroat, you go with mines. If you want a sort of softer, easier, less anxiety-inducing approach, go with Nadine's.
Yeah, there's your two options,
Yeah.
but that's a horrible situation.
I know, it really is. Hey girls, love the pod. Woo! Need to know what yous would do in this situ. I've been with my boyfriend officially only about 3 months, but have been seeing him properly since like June last year. However, did still see each other regularly since April. Right, so that's been quite a while. I would say we were in a couple, just not officially. I wanted to wait until I was ready for the label or I would freak out, lol.
Love it.
I find it hard to trust boys as I feel like they are all the same and there's always something to lie about with them. I love him so much and he would do anything for me. He is so good to me and I genuinely didn't think I had any issues with trust for a long while. To be honest, when we were together, we aren't on our phones that much, so I would only sometimes get a glimpse of his Snapchat or messages, etc. There has been a few conversations about trust recently and he trusts me on 100%, but because of this phone thing, I don't think I can say the same back.
What is the phone thing?
That maybe they're not on their phone regularly. I think from what I've read so far, it's they're not on their phones often. So now and again, she'll only get a quick glimpse. So she's not actually seeing what he gets up to on his phone.
Oh.
He asked me before if I wanted to go through his phone or if I want the password, but I said no, as I would rather not be able to look and possibly find something I don't like. What you can't see won't hurt you. He was getting up for work this morning and left his phone unlocked at the side of my bed while he was away brushing his teeth, so I decided to have a quick look. I knew he Snapchatted a few girls, but I'm not bothered as I don't feel like there was anything to worry about with them. Family friends. I clicked on one of the girls he had been snapping, obviously not family friend, lol, and looked at the saved chats and there was quite a few inappropriate pictures sent by both parties. However, the last one was 6 months ago, saved by him, around the time we were pretty serious. However, we weren't boyfriend and girlfriend. I think they used to work together many years ago. He still Snapchats this girl and I don't know what to do. It makes me feel very uncomfortable considering all these saved chats and leave me wondering what they send nowadays. How can I bring this up, as if I mentioned the saved pics, he's obviously going to know I went through his phone. Any advice is appreciated. I hope this made sense as I've been speed typing this because I'm going out soon. Thanks a million, angels. You're so welcome.
You're welcome.
So,
I'm processing it.
for me, I would just, honesty is the best policy. I would say to him, if this was me in this situation, I'd say, sit down. Sit down, I'm sat. So sit down. And I'd say, look, you know how we had a conversation recently where you said you trusted me 100% and I couldn't quite say the same back because I just had this like weird niggly feeling that I don't really see what you get up to on your phone, so what if there was something on there that I didn't like?
Yeah.
And then say to him, I appreciated that you said I could have your password or I could search through your phone, but in a protective mechanism, I didn't do that because I didn't want to see something that would hurt me. However, this niggling feeling remained. And you were in brushing your teeth, your phone was there, open, so I picked it up, I went on it, and I had a look because my gut told me to. And the gut wasn't wrong. I went on and found this girl you've been Snapchatting. I can see inappropriate saved photos and to this day still speak. Sorry for invading your privacy. But I found the exact thing I was dreading finding. So explain that one, motherfucker.
Yeah, I totally agree. I don't think I could have said it better myself.
Yeah. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with looking when you find what you were looking for. And even this might be slightly toxic, I don't know, but I also don't think there's anything wrong with looking and finding nothing. I think that's like really peaceful and then you never do it again.
I think...
Or maybe once more.
I think we've all done it. Maybe if you haven't done it, maybe you've just never found the need to. Like, I've done it when I was younger.
Yeah.
I now would never do it because I feel so...
There's
not
part
even
of you.
There's not even 1% of me.
That must feel
That-
liberating.
Like, it does. Like, I've been in situations
Goals, hashtag goals.
when I'm like, oh, you just get that feeling. You're like, I
You
just
just know.
need to know.
Yeah.
I need to know for my own peace of mind, and then I'll be fine. Obviously, sometimes you find stuff, sometimes you don't. Okay. But yeah, I now don't feel the need to ever do that. And
Yeah.
like, I'll just pick up Calum's phone sometimes and like go on it to like, for example, like if mine was like what I went on it yesterday. Oh, I basically don't have a lot of storage on my phone just because of like work content. And I was showing him this song, so I just went on his phone and like went on. I kept deleting
Yeah.
Spotify because that has big gigabytes, and I just went on it and like we just don't bat an eyelid.
Yeah,
over
there's no
these
like
sort of things.
flinching or...
Yeah, and it's just like, so I feel like going on a partner's phone isn't the end of the world, but I guess it is your intentions.
Yeah.
But why do you have those intentions?
Yeah. Like, I've definitely been like, with all my exes, like that, if they use my phone for something, like, I don't feel any type of way about it, because I'm like, you're not going to see anything that you don't like. But if I was going out with a new person and they picked up my phone or I caught them sneaking on it, I probably would be a bit like, what the fuck? Like, just say. But I wouldn't really like the whole invasion of privacy. But at the same time, if I have nothing to hide, then I'd be like, well,
Yeah.
did you have a nice time?
I think it's like a weird one because it's like, I guess there's two sides of it. The question is, why are you going on the phone? Why do you feel the need to go on the phone? Number one, is it something that they've done or is it an internal insecurity?
Yeah.
And that's what you need to ask yourself.
Exactly.
Or you don't want to go on the phone because you don't feel the need to.
Exactly, which is the goal.
Which is the goal.
Yeah, I think so many different factors can play into it. I never ever checked my ex's phone because I, so for some weird reason, didn't feel the need to. Wrong. But
Did you know his password?
No. He would never have exposed such details. But yeah, I feel like that's something I have concerns around when I'm next endeavouring my new relationships. I'm like, am I now going to be that person who is concerned and stuff? But cross that bridge when we get to
You might
it.
be, but they will, when it's the right person, they'll prove to you that you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
See, just having trust, it's
Because I long for it.
it's amazing.
Sounds good, it really does.
Did we answer this? Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. Sorry, I just rambled on.
It's you.
Need advice. I'm nearly 30 and I love my boyfriend, but I'm unsure whether I want a future with him anymore. Oh, nightmare. He is everything you could ask for. He's funny, kind, would never cheat or lie to me, and has stood by me through my hardest times and darkest days when most people would have ran a mile. But I'm starting to question, is he the one for me anymore? Now that is such a wild thing if we just think about that. Like, it just proves that someone can be perfect on paper, but are they perfect for you?
Exactly. Because it's like you can just like grow apart from someone and like, you know, there's so many different things that make a relationship a relationship. Like, yeah, someone could be the kindest, most amazing person ever, but like you need to be sexually attracted to them.
Yeah.
You need to be excited by them still. You need to like still have like an amazing friendship.
Yeah.
You need to have like, there's so many things that make a relationship durable.
Durable, 100%. And I think as well, like, the longer and longer you're in a relationship, not the harder it is, I'd say, like, obviously it should feel easy at times, but also there's going to be times where
You get
you know,
crossroads.
you get crossroads, and also as well, like, you have to keep that spark alive.
I know. It is an awful feeling. Like, I have an experience when I was younger, I was in a really long-term relationship, and like that, I mean, it definitely wasn't perfect. He wasn't perfect, I wasn't perfect, we weren't perfect, right? But
So funny at the time, everyone used
everyone thought we were, and we were in the beginning. We were like hashtag couple goals. But that faded away and really, really disintegrated. But
I think you just were so young and like you've been together for so long.
100%.
You were like, I don't know anything else. So you were trying to grip onto this like fairy tale.
yeah. And see, when you like actually start to have that realization, and I don't mean to like scare you or like put ideas in your head, but I feel like when you start to question that, it might be heading to the split up. But it's okay to question it for a brief moment, I think. But if this becomes like a sort of regular feeling and you notice parts of the relationship start to change, like maybe you're intimate less, maybe you do less things together, maybe you go like on your phones all the time, stuff like that, like that's all kind of signs that maybe it's reached an end. And it's a horrible realisation, but you do need to listen to that feeling and honour it and be like, okay, well, my body must be telling us for a reason. Like, maybe it's because you're supposed to be with someone else, or maybe it's because you're supposed to spend time alone.
Yeah.
I wouldn't ignore these feelings.
I wouldn't ignore it. I actually would be honest about it.
So would I.
And I would actually sit down with your partner. I think if you've been together for long and you love this person, I think you owe it to get everything out in the open and be like, can we work on this?
100%, because you might be able to.
You might actually be able to, and it might be something that he's feeling a little bit. It might be something that he didn't know, like...
Yeah.
But you could salvage it. So I think what you do is you say, look, I don't know why. I don't know if it's like the point in our relationship. I don't know if I'm like needing more or I don't know what it is, but I love you and like I want to be honest with you and like I would love us to work through this. So I want to be honest about it and like maybe we can have an honest chat about what we would need to do to make this feeling go away. And I think you just have to, it's so hard when you start to feel like
it's awful.
You aren't happy.
It's actually the worst feeling.
Because you're like, I think actually admitting it to yourself is really, really hard.
It's the biggest step. It's saying to yourself, I'm not happy in this and I'm going to now need to action that.
Yeah, and it's so hard to nothing's actually wrong. It's like just, like I've definitely had feelings before when I'm like, oh, is this, like... Is this... You look at your life and you're like, right, what do I want out of life? Is this going to fulfill me?
Yeah, like, I think it's a very normal thing as well. This might also be what it is. It might not even be about him. It might be like you realising, is this my life? Like, is this what I'm committing to forever? Is this how the rest of my years are going to look? Like, I think that can sometimes be a daunting feeling as well to lots of people. So it might not even be him that's the problem. It sounds like there's just maybe a lot going on, and I think the first place you start is a really honest conversation.
Definitely.
Get it all out on the table, because maybe he's feeling a type of way, maybe, you just need to understand how you both feel and give it a shot, and if it doesn't work, at least you can say you tried.
Definitely, because I remember, I mean, I was so young at the time, but I remember with my ex, I used to always have that feeling. I used to always think, like, is this what my life is? But I was too scared to, like, walk away.
Yeah, because it is a scary thing, but also walking away is on the lead up is so much scarier than the aftermath.
Yeah, and it's so worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know why for a minute I thought you wrote this in about me. Okay.
You don't have a boyfriend.
How do I tell my best friend that her boyfriend isn't the one for her?
Oh.
Hi girls, I love the podcast. It really made me become a big fan of both you girls. Nadine, I love your house content. You have the dream. And Megan, your content post-breakup just radiates the most light and positivity. It's so lovely to see.
Thank you, girl.
Thank you. I need help with a dilemma regarding my best friend and her boyfriend.
Sure.
Slightly long one, so I'll start with some background.
Okay.
Just going to set the scene.
Love that.
They both started as friends and were friends for around 2 years until he admitted he had feelings for her. And at first she wasn't sure she'd seen him that way until she realised she thinks she liked him, and that way too, and they became a couple around 1.5 years ago.
Right.
So here's the thing. At first I thought he seemed a nice guy. However, more stories kept coming out and he is just not who we thought he was at the start. There's been a few instances where we met him on a night out where my friend group has done a group date scenario with the couples, and the way he's acted has just been odd. Little things like almost slagging my friend off, his girlfriend, as his way to get a laugh off the group.
I don't like that.
Now, I know this sometimes can be people's humour in a couple's one-to-one, but I feel not in a group setting.
Totally agree.
Where he's almost saying things to put her down, but getting away with it because he's saying it as a joke. I hate that. A couple of weeks later, one night when all the girls were out for a girls' night out for some cocktails, she suddenly got quite upset, saying that she found out her boyfriend didn't compliment her, and that he hadn't once said she looked nice before a night out, which, I'm sorry, is just major red flags. We spoke to her saying that she should voice this to him, and she responded saying she had and nothing had changed, and that he never makes her feel like he is attracted to her or fancies her. Now, these things may not seem like major bad boyfriend signs, but then things started getting worse. One of them being, my friend wanted a new car. She had wanted this exact type of car for ages and had spoken to her boyfriend about it, and asked his advice because she thought he would know more about cars, etc., so he could give advice if that car would be good for her. He basically then convinced her not to go for her dream car and she said she'd been wanting but to go for another model and make, as he told her, this one was way better and it would be better for her in terms of reliability. Sorry, I know fuck all about cars, but hopefully that sentence made sense, lol. So he's basically said to her, don't get your dream car, this other make and model will be way more reliable and will suit you better.
Right, okay.
So anyways, she got this other car due to her boyfriend's advice, for him to then 1 week later turn up at her house having himself bought my friend's dream car for himself. So basically, he convinced my friend not to get her dream car, but then he went out and bought himself the car. By the way, he had just bought a new car 4 months prior, so he didn't even need a new car.
Wait, what?
This gave me strange vibes that
No wonder.
he actually went so far to convince my friend to get a different car just so he could get it for himself. So that for us was a red flag and just all round very strange behaviour. She also then brought up to him how she was upset and he honestly didn't understand why she would be over this situation, which just made it even worse. Now, more recently, he went away on a boys' holiday and came back with a changed home screen. He changed his home screen from him and my friend to a picture of him and one of his pals. Sorry, but if that isn't given dodgy, then I don't know what is. When she asked him about it, he replied saying he was bored on a plane, so he just wanted to change his lock screen to pass time. Like, what the fuck? He also spent the full holiday not replying for her for hours, which has overall been strange. She sat and cried with us, admitting that she thinks she should break up with him, for which I supported her for admitting, and I think it was for the best, and we would support her through this decision, and we thought she deserved better. I really thought she'd seen the light until I hadn't heard much about her situation after a couple of weeks from when I was away on holiday to coming back and her telling me that she's back to normal with them and how she was overreacting and basically fully gaslighting herself. Oh, I've been there. Fully gaslighting herself and saying that she was wrong and she's overthinking everything and that she is making everything he has done into a bigger deal than it should be. She is now getting annoyed at anyone speaking to her about what happened with her boyfriend or bringing up her being upset and acting as if we're nagging at her, saying that we should be happy because they've sorted it out. This is my dilemma. How do you convince your friend she deserves better and to break up with her boyfriend? What can we say or do to convince her to do that she'll come to the conclusion herself? I don't want to say too much and lose her in the process, but it's so sad to see someone gaslight themselves into thinking they're the issue when it's their boyfriend that is. I do understand sometimes people need to come to that conclusion themselves, but I don't know if there's a way to help her see the truth sooner. Thank you so much for your help if you read this. You will really get this.
So something that I resonate with,
Yeah.
but I also didn't know everything, so I feel like
And I bet that you don't know everything. I bet that this small glimmer of weird, strange behaviour is just a small percentage of how he actually treats her.
the thing is, this is such a difficult situation because see, just what you said, it really is how it is. It's like you don't want to say too much and push them away, but you don't want to say nothing because you care about them.
Yep.
I think the only way to deal with this is being there for your friend and still voicing your opinion and still saying to them, like, don't add to the sort of fantasy that this guy, obviously you're not going to do that anyway, but I think anything that she says, like, positive wise or like tries to sort of make up for what he's done, like, she'll be in a state of now that being like, oh, well, he did this, wasn't this so nice? Because I remember you used to do that.
I did.
You would say, like, oh, like, it would be like a really simple thing, right? Like just standard sort of normal baseline things that a boyfriend should do. And I feel like you were like identifying and being like, oh, he did this. And I'd be like, oh, that's nice. But in my head, I was like, that's just kind of normal.
Bare minimum.
Bare minimum. So I feel like you need to continue to be honest with her, but handle with care.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, being honest with her and saying it in a really gentle way and saying, like, look, if I was on the other side of this, what would you say to me?
Yes,
And
exactly.
if you had a daughter, what would you say to her?
I think that's the punchline there.
And I think it's one of those ones that, you know, you say, like, look, I get it. You don't want to break up with this person. You love this person. But if you look at all the things that you've felt, and if you actually say to her, like, you don't need to tell me right now, but I want you to, like, go away and actually just, like, be truthful to yourself and maybe write a list of the things that he makes you feel that are negative and just read the list to yourself. I think, like, it's hard to admit it to other people. It's so hard to admit to yourself.
Yeah.
And I don't know if, like, I don't know. At the time, I probably, how did I even handle it? I don't even remember.
Well, I can't even remember either, but I know that, like, I can really see it from where your friend is right now because I was not long ago there myself. And, like, I knew fine well that my ex was awful. I knew that, like, the way he treated me was terrible. I knew he was a really bad person, but, like, I was not ready to admit that to myself. So, like that, I suddenly would stop telling any of my friends, like, the reality of what was going on. I would try and big them up because you're trying to convince yourself.
Yeah.
Because when you're in love with someone, like, you can't see past, like, not being with them. So, like, you try and rationalise it in your head and, like, justify it to yourself
You're
and
like, that's
others.
not that bad.
And this is this such sad thing, and this is a bit where I wish I could, like, fucking start, like, a support group or something. See, when people start gaslighting themselves, it actually breaks my heart because the more you do that, the more, like, there got to a point where I was like, I don't even know what reality is anymore. Like, I genuinely think I was, like, this close to completely losing my mind. Like, when you're gaslit enough and when you do it to yourself enough, like, you totally just lose concept of everything. So, like, I feel like you definitely need to keep pressing on your friend, like, keep being there for her because, like, it's such a slippery slope when you're with the wrong person. Like, it can be very detrimental to your full mental health, and I'll always, like, vouch for that. But I think you just were always, like, you're just always there to listen no matter what. And if I told you something, you would give quite a honest thing. But, like, maybe I just wasn't willing to listen. But the worst case is hiding. Like, if your friend hiding it from you, there's not a lot you can do. But see, now that I'm out the other end, I wish that someone sat me down and said, dump him, like, he's awful, dump him. But, like, in the time, I would not have respected that at all.
I think it's, like, actually saying to your friend, when it's just you and her, look, I'm going to say this once right now, and then I want you to know that I'm going to be with you through it all, and I will always be here for you, but I am going to give my opinion, but I don't want you to be scared from telling me things because I just want to be your support. But I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think he's good for you. I don't think love is what you're experiencing.
Yeah.
And I want you to be happy. All I want is you to be happy. But while you go along with this and this journey with this person, I'm always going to be here for you. And I want you to know that I'm right here. I think that's all you can do.
Perfect.
I think that's what you do. And every time she tells you something, you can give her advice. And sometimes you're going to want to smack your head against the wall because you're like,
Come on.
I've actually told you this.
Yeah.
I knew this was going to happen. But at the end of the day, no one is ever going to break up with someone just because
their friend told them.
I mean, there's been times where, like, there was someone else and, like, I admitted that I was like, I don't think this person's for you, but you'd probably reached that conclusion within, but you just needed...
I needed confirmation.
You needed me to be like, and you were like, right, I'm done.
I'm out.
But if it's like more of like a sort of evil spirit...
Yeah, they're harder
evil
to combat.
Soul who has torn you down, has made you into a shell of yourself, it's going to be really hard to walk away from that.
Because that's what they do. Like, they do that intentionally. Like, they make someone feel really, really small and, like, powerless. They take away your power. So, like, you're, like, truthfully, I don't think I would have left my ex had I not found out he was cheating on me. Like, I don't know when I would have found the strength to walk away from that. It took, like, an explosion for me to, like, when the smoke cleared, I was like, oh, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Like, so it's very, very difficult, and it sounds like this person is doing, maybe not to the same degree as my ex, but, like, it sounds like he is doing that to her, this gaslighting and this, I'm the problem, it's me, I overreacted. That's exactly what my ex done to me. And that is, you just need to keep it close. Hold her tight.
Hold her tight.
Yeah.
Because as the friend, I've seen how this can go, and I'm grateful that he lives in another country.
Yeah, same.
I think that would be really, would have been much harder to navigate.
It would.
If he lived here.
Yeah, like showing up to my door and shit like that. Like, I've just never seen him again.
Yeah. Like, that would have been...
Let's keep it that way.
I would have been in physical contact.
Yeah, I think you could, like, maybe be in jail.
I actually don't know what I would have done. I actually was going to drive to Manchester at one point.
I think both you and my dad would be sharing a cell.
What could have been? Anyway. Yeah, so that's a really hard one to navigate, but I hope that helps. You know, we're just girls who want to protect our friends, and then we're just girls who want to protect ourselves, and, you know, sometimes you get involved with the wrong people.
And it's easily done.
There's some really horrible, evil, vicious people out there.
Yes.
And I couldn't believe my eyes.
Yeah. To this day, I'm still like, did that happen?
A figment of my imagination. I can't believe
I think it's a fragment, not a figment.
Oh my God, she's totally gaslighting her. Oh my God, she's totally gaslighting her.
Figment? Oh. There I go again. Like, I just can't believe there's people out there who...
walk this earth and treat people like that.
Oh, don't even get me started, guys, because I can see it happening in real time. It's scary.
Yeah.
And a public service announcement. Look, we never want to say too much because obviously it's like, it's your life.
Yeah.
And we want to protect you from evil spirits and souls.
Are you talking to me or the audience?
No, I'm actually talking to you right now. No, I'm saying we never want to say too much about certain situations because we want to protect you, and, like, you know, and this isn't for us like gossip, this is like real life experiences.
100%.
But public service announcement, run!
Run! Don't stop! Don't stop!
No, seriously, run.
Run, rabbit.
If you ever catch wind of this person just run away.
Oh, I know. And I'm not even laughing. I mean it, run.
Anyway, that's all to say. If there's any advice, if you come to dilemmas, hopefully all of you, we're safe here.
Yeah.
We're safe here, guys. No bad men can get us here.
No.
But yeah, so anyway, good luck with that, but I really hope that your friend is okay.
Me too.
But yeah, listen, thanks for coming back yet again. Back at it again.
Back at it again with the white bands.
Oh yeah, back at it again with the white bands.
Yeah, no, that's more. Back at it
We
again.
don't need to
with
do
the
it again. We don't need to do it again. I don't want to be annoying. I know you find that hard. So yeah, we're gonna we're gonna get ready for Mendy.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Same, I'm really buzzing.
I hope you guys have a great week.
Me too. Remember, Patreon is coming this
Coming.
Friday.
Guys, come on, join us on the Patreon. Let's get together. Yeah.
Let's be us two and you.
Think about it, Friday. You wake up, you're like, boom.
TGIF.
It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday, what? And then you get to listen to us chit-chat away.
Bonus.
Bonus track. There's going to be lots on there, and we're going to be talking in the group chat.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk to us?
Who wouldn't?
Right, so yeah.
Oh, that sounded sore.
There's a fly. I just clapped my feet together and like my ankles smashed against each other. Ow! Sorry guys, right, we're gonna log off now.
Control-Alt-Delete.
Command C, Command V, copy and paste. Right, love you guys.
Love ya.
Bye.